For years, headlines have focused on one man as the primary threat to American democracy. Donald Trump, his rhetoric, his defiance of constitutional norms, his open contempt for the rule of law. But what if the real danger isn't just Trump himself, but the system that enables him? A political party that, instead of serving as a check on executive overreach, has become an accomplice. This is the story not just of a man, but of a party, the modern Republican Party in Congress, that has actively undermined the foundations of American democracy by protecting, excusing, and empowering Donald Trump. The U.S. Constitution was designed with checks and balances. Congress was given the power to hold the executive accountable. But during Trump's presidency and beyond, Republican lawmakers increasingly abandoned that role. Twice impeached. Some Republican senators even admitted Trump was guilty, but they still refused to convict. And when Trump tried to overturn the 2020 election, 147 Republicans in Congress voted to overturn certified electoral results, even after a violent insurrection. Congress is supposed to check the executive. This Republican Party has done the opposite. Let's be clear, Congress isn't just turning a blind eye. They're rewriting the rules that make Trumpism more permanent. Across the country, Republican lawmakers are making it harder to vote, easier to manipulate election outcomes, and harder to hold public officials accountable. At the federal level, they've blocked every major piece of democracy reform. The For the People Act, blocked. The John Lewis Voting Rights Act, blocked. Electoral Count Act reform, watered down. This isn't just ideology, it's strategy. They know their policies are unpopular. Rather than win more voters, they work to suppress them. Donald Trump made loyalty the test of survival in the Republican Party, and Republican lawmakers answered the call. They stonewalled investigations into his wrongdoing, dismissed oversight as partisan attacks, ignored subpoenas, undermined institutions. When Trump was indicted for mishandling classified documents, Republicans didn't defend the law. They attacked it and defended the man. This is no longer just about Trump. It's about a party willing to abandon democratic principles for power. And now, the next generation is picking up where Trump left off. In Congress, we now see lawmakers who reject the democratic process entirely. They spread conspiracy theories. They question election results before ballots are cast. They flirt with political violence. And they aren't on the fringe. They hold power. They chair committees. They drive the agenda. We must stop pretending Trump is an exception. He is the model. Democracy doesn't collapse all at once. It unravels, piece by piece, law by law, precedent by precedent. The danger we face isn't just Trump's defiance of the law. It's that an entire party, the Republican Party in Congress, has become complicit. But the story isn't over. We still have power. We can vote. We can organize. We can demand better. Don't be distracted by one man's spectacle. Look behind the curtain, at those in Congress who shield him, who bend the rules, who threaten the very democracy we all depend on. Trump may be the figurehead, but this fight is bigger than him. It's about whether we let a faction in Congress write a new set of rules for American democracy, in the shadows. The threat to democracy isn't just in Mar-a-Lago. It's on the floor of the United States Congress.